That is already completed.
Good morning, my dear students.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good
morning, sir.
Good morning, very good morning. For newcomers, welcome to Cyber Shiksha training on cyber security using Python programming. Today I am going to revise all the 4 modules. Please listen carefully, and I am going to execute and demonstrate Python programming applications. Okay, so what do you mean by cyber security? Cyber security is a way of protecting computer networks, servers, data center, local area network, wide area network information from the cyber attackers. That is called cyber security. In order to implement cyber security applications by using Python programming, I have demonstrated, and I am going to demonstrate various applications. So within 60 seconds, what is happening? So there are many number of users are connected to the social network, and many number of users are watching YouTube, Netflix. Messages are sending through Instagram, through Twitter, various social networks we are using. That means within 60 seconds, how many users are connected to this internet world, where the data is going, how the data is coming, how do we represent the data, how many servers are required. For these questions, there is a solution called cloud computing. Cloud computing is nothing but internet-based technology. Without internet, you cannot perform any kind of application. So cloud computing is a pay and use. Cloud computing, the backbone of cloud computing is data center and virtualization. Data center is nothing but collection of integrated servers at one place. And virtualization means the ability to perform multiple tasks in a single system by using VMware, hypervisors, and virtual iron. Various technologies we are using in order to perform virtualization applications. So the best example of cloud computing is Gmail. Gmail is a best consumer of cloud computing. Gmail is application comes under software as a service. There are cloud computing is a 543 formula, 5 characteristics, 4 infrastructure models, 3 services. 5 characteristics are OBR²M, on-demand computing, broad network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and measured service. 4 infrastructure models are private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. 3 major services are SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. Software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So in order to see the internet live statistics.com, if you click this URL, you can see number of internet users in the world connected right now. How many users are connected to the internet? Internet is a network of networks, and network is a interconnection between the autonomous computers in a local area network, wide area network. Total number of websites opened in this minute. Can you read this huge number? Email sent today, Google searches today, blog post written today, tweet sent today. If you click this URL, you will get number of statistics in the worldwide. So same thing I have incorporated in this slide, and the numbers are automatically increasing. So please observe all of you. So number of users are connected to this internet world. So this is where, see, that means how many servers are required? We cannot imagine such a huge number of servers are required. That means huge volume of data we are storing. Wherever data is there, there is a security problem. That's why cyber security came into the picture. So that's why cyber forensics came into the picture. So this is the syllabus of Cyber Siksha training. They have given 12 modules. So first one is introduction to cyber security. Second, in order to implement cyber security, we are using Python programming and computer networks, cloud computing, information security, network security, cryptography, application security, security auditing, cyber forensics, mobile security and ethical hacking, and followed by the real-time applications list of projects. This is the syllabus of Cyber Siksha training, and this is the latest industry syllabus I am going to demonstrate with practicals. So in introduction to cyber security, so I have already explained. For newcomers, again I am explaining what are the fundamentals of cyber security, components, workflow, fundamentals of information security, threats, attack categories and hacking, cyber security controls, introduction to network security, introduction to IDAM, identity and access management, introduction to cyber forensics, introduction to application security, introduction to data center, cloud security. This is the syllabus of module 1. In Python programming, I am going to demonstrate variables, data types, basic mathematics operations, operator precedence, string operations, functions, conditional statements, classes and objects, Python collections like arrays, sets, tuples, lists, dictionaries, loop statements, file operations, exceptions, and followed by the standard library called NumPy, SciPy, Panda, Scikit-learn, Matplotlib, NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit, TensorFlow, Keras and PyTorch, and followed by the computer networks. Computer networks is nothing but interconnection between autonomous computers in a local area network, and the wide area network is called computer networks. There are 7 layers I am going to explain with practicals like PD and TSPA, that is the short form of OSI layers, open source interconnection layers, 7 layers are there. I am going to explain with the examples. Then cloud computing. Cloud computing is an internet-based technology, pay and use. Just now I have explained cloud computing is a 543 formula. 5 characteristics, 4 infrastructure models, and 3 major services. Yesterday, Apeksha and Nayan explained very well about the cloud computing 543 formula. So today, again I am revising all the 4 modules. Please listen carefully. I am going to explain introduction to cloud computing, characteristics of cloud computing, types of clouds, services of cloud computing, cloud architecture, virtualization, cloud security, and followed by the case study under software as a service. The number 1 cloud is Salesforce.com. Under case study platform as a service, the case study is MS Azure. Case study of infrastructure as a service, the number 1 cloud is Amazon Cloud. So followed by the information security, network security, cryptography syllabus, application security syllabus, security auditing syllabus, cyber forensics syllabus, and mobile security, and the last one is ethical hacking. So then followed by the real-time applications such as geolocation extraction, network port scanning, better script development, application monitoring, packet sniffing. And these are the 11 new topics added considering current industry. Those are secure software development lifecycle, SDLC, identity AAA architecture, phishing attacks, phishing and smishing, cyber kill chain methodology, vulnerability assessment process, digital certificates, self-signed certificates, single sign-on certificate, new types of attacks and their methodologies, challenge response protocol, SIEM design and implementation, security information and event management, software defined network and its usage in current security architecture, CVSS scoring, common vulnerability scoring system, and followed by the classification of cyber crimes against individuals, property and nations. So then followed by the binary number system, decimal number system, hexadecimal number system, and ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, and Unicode representation of data. And Lockhardt's exchange principle and digital forensics investigation models, standard open source and proprietary forensic image file formats, rules for collecting digital evidence, IPR and cyber laws in India, intellectual property rights, side channel attacks, mobile security, securing web applications, security governance, security standards and frameworks. And followed by the list of projects in cyber security, Python code to crack the password, Python code for password breaking with a number of iterations, Python code to check the strength of the password, to find the security holes in your system, range 1 to 32,767, to find the advanced security holes in your system, study of steps to protect your personal computer system, study the steps to protect a Microsoft Word document, study the steps to remove passwords from Microsoft Word, study various methods of protecting and securing databases, study how to make strong passwords and password cracking, study the steps to hack a strong password, study of different wireless network components, study of feature of the firewall implementation, steps to ensuring the security of any web browsers, study of different types of vulnerabilities for hacking websites, analysis of the security vulnerabilities of e-commerce services, analysis of the security vulnerabilities of email application, hardware Trojan design in AES, advanced encryption system, crypto system, scheme, hardware security primitive PUF designs, vulnerabilities of computing platforms, hardware Trojan detection in field programming, generative association bit files, and that is the syllabus of cyber security applications by using Python programming, cyber Siksha training. So for newcomers, please listen carefully. What is the prerequisition of cyber security? Sir, I have a BTech degree with the electronics and computer science engineering, but I don't know prerequisition of cyber security. So there is a prerequisition of cyber security is you must have knowledge on computer, networking, operating system, programming, software, hardware, servers, data centers, computer networks and cyber security. So computer is an electronic device which takes inputs and process and gives the output. It is a physical device which can be touchable. Networking, linking of computers or servers or data centers in a local area network and wide area network is called networking. And operating system is a software. Interaction between user and hardware is called operating system. There are two types of operating systems we can see in general. Graphical user interface operating system and command based operating system. GUI based operating system examples are Windows based operating system like Windows 10, Windows 13, Windows 14, Windows 16 like that. Then command based operating systems, with help of commands only we can open that operating system, and we are performing various operations by using commands like Unix and Linux flavors are Red Hat Linux, SUSE Linux, Fedora Linux, Kali Linux, etc. Those are the examples of command based operating systems. Then what is meant by program? Program is a collection of instructions. Software is a collection of programs, and program is a collection of instructions. Instruction is a set of rules. So operating systems are examples for software, antivirus software is example for software. Hardware is a physical device which can be touchable. So motherboard is a physical device. RAM is a physical device. Monitor is a physical device. Keyboard is a physical device. So collection of high integrated computing peripherals in a system is called assembly. Removing part by part in a computer is called disassembly. Then servers. Server is a special computer with the high computing configuration. So RAM is 1 terabytes of RAM and hard disk is 1 zettabyte of hard disk. So examples of servers are IBM Blade servers, HP servers, Google servers, Facebook servers, Microsoft servers, Dell servers, HP servers, etc. The data center is nothing but collection of high integrated servers at one place is called a data center. Then computer networks is a collection of interconnected between the autonomous computers in a local area network or wide area network is called computer networks. It deals with the 7 layers of OSI, open source interconnection is called OSI layers. There are 7 layers I am going to explain with examples. PDN, TSPA, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer. These are the 7 layers of computer networks. Cyber security is a way of protecting systems to protect the computer system against cyber criminals, cyber attackers and malicious attacks. That is called cyber security. My dear students, any doubts? Are you clear with my?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the technical name of this image? Everything I have incorporated in this image. The terminology and jargon of cyber security, everything I have incorporated in this image. The technical name of this image is called word cloud. Cyber security word cloud. Next, computer understands only ones and zeros. If you press capital A, system cannot understand capital A. Internally, it converts into ASCII format, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Capital A value, ASCII value is 65. If you divide it by 2, you will get binary equivalent number is 100001. That is capital A. It is internally converts within fraction of seconds. That's why system can interpret very easily. Computer understands only ones and zeros. 1 bit is equal to 0 or 1. 4 bits is equal to 1 nibble. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. 4 bytes is equal to 1 word. 4 words is equal to 1024 bytes. 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte. After that, gigabytes, terabytes, petabytes, hexabytes, octabytes, zettabytes, yottabytes, protobytes, and finally geobytes. After that, 1024 geobytes is equal to infinity. This is the way we are measuring the cyber security data. And the normal range, you can see the mathematical terminology. 1 kilobyte is 10 power 3 and 1 megabyte is 10 power 6. 1 gigabyte is 10 power 9, 1 terabyte is 10 power 12, and big data range is called petabyte, 10 power 15, exabyte is 10 power 18, zettabyte is 10 power 21, yottabyte is 10 power 24. Protobyte is equal to 10 power 27, geobyte is 10 power 30. This is the measuring the data in cyber security. And the first module, please listen carefully, Introduction to cyber security. First concept is fundamentals of cyber security, components of cyber security, components of cyber security. 1 second. Hello? Hello, sir? Sir, good evening, sir. concentration basic మరి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ఫ్రెండ్స్ వల్ల మంచి నాలెడ్జ్ వస్తుందో లేదో నాకైతే అర్థం కావడం లేదు సార్. ప్లీజ్. సార్ ఎస్ సార్. ఎస్ సార్. అవును సార్. అవును సార్. అవును సార్. అవును సార్. కొంచెం అవును సార్. కొంచెము చెప్పండి సార్. అన్ని మెథడ్స్, షార్ట్ కట్ మెథడ్స్ కూడా నేర్పించండి సార్. చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ సార్ అవి మ్యాథమెటిక్స్. అవును సార్. మీరు కొంచెం మోల్డ్ చేయండి. అవును సార్. అవును సార్. మీకు ఖచ్చితంగా చేర్పిస్తాం సార్. మా అబ్బాయికి మీరు 565 మార్క్స్ తెప్పించండి సార్. నేను ఖచ్చితంగా మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఫాలో అవుతాం సార్. సార్ సార్ అది వచ్చేట్టు చేయండి సార్. చాలా సంతోషపడతాం తల్లిదండ్రులు. అవును సార్. ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. సార్ 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 నేను ఖచ్చితంగా మాట్లాడతాను సార్. నేను ఒక ట్రైనింగ్లో ఉన్నాను, ఇండియా ప్రాజెక్ట్ సైబర్ శిక్ష ట్రైనింగ్లో ఉన్నాను. నేనే కాల్ చేస్తాను సార్ మీకు ఒక 2 hours తర్వాత. ఓకే సార్. Yeah, sorry for inconvenience. My son called me regarding his education. So, in introduction to cyber security, so now the first module is introduction to cyber security. The first concept is what are the fundamentals of cyber security. Please listen carefully. Cyber security is the practice of protecting computers, systems, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks and data from malicious attacks. That is called cyber security. Cyber security is a very broad term, but it is based on the 3 fundamental concepts known as CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity and availability. So why we are using this CIA model? CIA model gives a simplified version of the reality. It is designed to guide the organization with the policies of cyber security in the real time of information security. So this cyber security is also known as information security. Information means processed data, security means protecting the data. Information assurance, system security. Then this is the beautiful definition of cyber security. Is a way of protecting the network, computers and other programs from the attacks of cyber criminals. Is called cyber security. Cyber security consists of technologies, processes and controls designed to protect systems, networks, programs, devices and data from cyber attacks. That is called cyber security. Cyber security is the way of protecting networks, servers, computers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks and data from malicious attacks. Sir, I am a beginner of cyber security. Where do I start? Yes. If you are a beginner, you can start with the identify threats, viruses, identify trojans, protect information, detect attacks and intrusions, respond to attacks and intrusions, recover database and information security, rebuild defenses against intrusion. These are the 6 steps you need to start with. Where do I can start as I am a beginner? Cyber threat ever.
Yes, sir. Voice is not audible.
I think Sargay has some network issues. I think he can join again. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sara is connecting. Please wait.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
sir. My
Yes,
voice
sir.
is audible.
Audible, sir. You can continue.
Hello, sir. My voice is audible.
Audible, sir. It is audible.
Sir, my screen is visible, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sharing. Now my screen is visible, sir.
No, sir.
Sir, I'm sharing my screen.
I think because of network issues, sir. Once you check with network.
One second, sir. I'm sharing my screen.
Everyone listen, just now I have shared you the mail regarding soft copies to your mail IDs.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing, sir.
I'm not
Sir,
talking.
one second, sir. Yeah, 1 second. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, sir. I will talk after the session to candidates, sir. Okay. You can continue.
I'm going to share this PPT, sir. Don't
Okay, sir.
worry,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
Yeah. Now I'm sharing my screen. Between our partner.
మ్యామ్ ఇప్పుడు షేర్ చేసిందా అబ్బాయిల నేమ్స్ ఉంటే స్కిప్ చేయండి, స్కిప్ చేసి కాల్ చేయండి. అండ్ ఇంతసేపు 3 క్యాండిడేట్స్కి అప్టూడ్ టెస్ట్ లింక్ పంపించా, కాల్ చేస్తారా? అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారా మరి? ఓకే.
Sir, now my screen is visible, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Sorry for inconvenience, sir. Uh, in the year 1977, virus, they have found virus, they have detected. In the year 1995, breaking websites. 2000 year, malicious code, that is called Melissa. They have the evolution of viruses and threats. 2003 to 2004, they have found that advanced worm and Trojan virus, they have were detected. Then credit card theft happened in the year 2005 and 2006. Organized crime data theft in the year 2007 and 8. Then this is the history of cyber security. Cyber security proper began in the year 1972 with a research project called ARPANET. ARPANET expansion is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. Even computer networks derived from the ARPANET project. It is located at the USA. It is very big laboratory. A precursor to the internet, ARPANET developed protocols for remote computer networking. In the late year 1988, a man named called Robert Morris had an idea. He wanted to gauge the size of the internet. Robert Morris became the first person successfully charged under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Although this ended happily for him, he is currently a tenured professor at MIT, USA. So cyber security statistics, like 35% of security breaches are caused by human error. The worldwide information security market will reach 170.4 billion US dollars in the year 2022. That means in this year. On average, only 5% of company folders are properly protected. The average cost of data breach is 3.86 million US dollars. Phishing attacks account for more than 80% of security breach incidents. On average, every employee has access to 11 million files. The healthcare industry lost around 25 billion US dollars to ransomware. That is, ransom means it is a currency of Russia. One of the Russia university student created which virus, and the damage is 25 billion US dollars. Attacks happened in the last year. By 2022, 100% of large companies will have a Cisco position for hiring in order to protect the cyber security. So by 2022, there will be a 4 million unfilled cyber security jobs are available. In this year, you will expect after completion of this training, everybody will get job opportunity in industry. So this is a global cybercrime damage in the year 2021 happened. 16.4 billion per day, US dollars per day, 684.9 US dollars, million dollars per hour, 11 million US dollars per minute, 1,90,000 US dollars per second. This is the damage happened. See, the top 10 most common passwords used in the worldwide 2022. See, as a human being, we are very lazy to keep a strong password. See, people are 1,17,14,646 users. They kept their password name is a password. Within 1 second, they have extracted cyber criminals, cyber attackers. Likewise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how simple they are keeping the password. That is also within less than 1 second. 12,89,266 people, they are keeping their password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, up to 7, 8, India 1, 2, 3, world 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, up to 7, 20, ABC 1, 2, 3, like that. Very simple passwords. Anytime, anywhere, don't keep such a simple passwords. Everybody can break it very easily. Then these are the 6 big cyber risks happened in the year 2021. Extortionware is nothing but with help of political threats. Political people are threatening to the normal who has money, and they are threatening and they are locking whoever money, their systems they are locking. Until unless you pay the amount, then only they can give you the credential of the system. That is called extortion layer. In security tools, attacking the factory, abandonware, cloud account takeover, remote work gaps. These are the various big cyber risks. So then cyber security threats in the year 2021. So API breaches is nothing but application programming interface breaches, cloud jacking, Internet of Things hacking, machine learning threats, network vulnerabilities, socially engineered attacks. These are the cyber security threats. So there are branches of cyber security. You can call it as a 6 major branches of cyber security, like network security. You can call it as network security. Network security refers to a set of rules and regulations and configurations to protect network traffic and data. How you are protecting at the network level data. Then system security. System security means at the system level or server level or host level, how you are going to provide security for the operating system from malicious intrusion, modification and viruses. Then application security. See, we are using various number of apps, number of applications we are using to protect application from being hijacked. Information security is nothing but information means processed data, security means protecting the data. Secure sensitive information from unauthorized access and prevent misuse, disclosure or destruction of data. Web security is nothing but it protects web application from security breaches from unauthorized person. Mobile security is nothing but in the mobile we are using a double authentication like face recognition and security like signature, PIN number, biometric application. See, it protection of all gadgets associated with wireless computing like smartphones, tablets and laptops. Then the 2022's biggest cyber security threats to watch out for remain like phishing, identity fraud, business email compromise. This 2022 cyber security threats set by the Bs to keep your employees aware of these threats and protect your reputation of the organization or industry or bank account and data. Cyber security threats in 2022, you can see the challenges of 2022 like increase in cyber attacks, supply chain attacks are on the rise, cyber pandemic continues, cloud services are a primary target, ransomware attacks are on the rise, mobile devices introduce new security risks. These are the 6 cyber security challenges. So, sir, why we are using cyber security? Cyber security professionals work continuously to protect the computer system against cyber attackers, cyber criminals. The rates of cyber crimes and cyber attacks on national and private systems are on the rise. Day by day it is increasing. Cyber security professionals develop codes, practices to defend the systems from attacks. There are 2 types of companies are available in the industry. The first one is those that have been hacked already and those who don't yet know they have been hacked. So creating a professional, creating a perfect defense system for data protection is the aim of cyber security. So this is called cyber security professionals. They are working for the data protection. Cyber security is a way of protecting the network, computers data, servers, data center and other electronic gadgets from cyber criminals. That is called cyber security. The malicious attackers, they can delete the data, they can modify the data, they can leak confidential information and posing a huge threat to a business or an individual. So these are the information happened in this malicious attackers. Cyber security helps keep the data out of reach from attackers and by ensuring the integrity, confidentiality and availability. That is called CIA triad of data. So cyber security methods are, see, identity and access management, proxies, data loss prevention, encryption. Encryption is nothing but it is a mechanism or a process of converting one file format to another file format. One text can be converted into numeric, numeric can be converted into text. The example, ABC is converted into 123, 123 is converted into XYZ, like that. Firewall is a security method. It is protecting unwanted websites, okay, unauthorized websites at the network level. Cloud security is a security having three types of security, like data level security, network level security and host level security. Antivirus and anti-malwares, we are using cyber security method. Cyber liability insurance, intrusion detection system, IDS tools and techniques are available. So essential cyber security measures are use strong password. That is one method. Strong passwords are vital to good online security, especially e-commerce websites. Control access to data and systems or servers. Put up a firewall. Use a security software. Update programs and systems regularly. Monitor for intrusion and raise awareness. And the methods for cyber security, we are using identify the threats, protecting the threats, detecting the threats, respond the threats, recover the threats. In the case of network security and privacy, process security and privacy, identity and access security and privacy, data security and privacy, application security and privacy, and endpoint security and privacy. These are the methods for cyber security. And these are the elements of cyber security. Application security is nothing but we are using the number of apps, number of applications, how you are providing security for the application level. That is called application security. Information security is nothing but information means processed data and security means to protect the data. And the network security is nothing but at the network level how you are providing the security. And disaster recovery, whenever man-made disasters or natural calamities, sometimes our data center may collapse, our server may crash. How do you recover the data from that disaster? There are various disaster recovery algorithms are available. RPO and RPO, real-time objective, real-time processing objective. End user compliance. So as a end user, I am expecting high security protection of data in my system or server or data center level. So these are the cyber security through application security. So how you are providing cyber security for application level security, like end user education, how you are protecting the data, application level security, information security, network security, operation security, like you are storing the data, processing the data, alter the data, how you are providing that data at the operational security. Internet security is nothing but at the internet level how you are providing the security. ICT security is nothing but information communication technology security, how you are providing. IoT security, Internet of Things, collection of real-time objects in a internet. That is called IoT security. One second. నేను So sorry for inconvenience. Now I am going to explain this application security operations wide and IoT security, Internet of Things, collection of real-time objects in a network is called Internet of Things security. Then followed by the what is ABC of cyber security. So ABC is nothing but ABC of cyber security safety. A stands for always log out after online transaction. Keep in mind. B stands for be careful what you click. Then C stands for clear cookies and delete browsing history at the end of each session. E stands for not carry your PIN number in wallets. And E stands for enlighten yourself on cyber security measures. And F stands for follow basic rules of social networking to protect online relationships. And G stands for giving your personal information online is not advisable. And H stands for hypertext transfer protocol scheme, that is called S for security. You always prefer HTTPS instead of HTTP. Then I stands for install latest antivirus protection. J stands for join hands to stop spreading fake news. And K stands for keep software updated. L stands for lock your devices when not in use. M stands for monitor your accounts for any suspicious activity. And N stands for never believe forwarded messages without checking source. And O stands for only install apps and software from trusted sources. And P stands for pay extra attention when using public Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. And quarantine all unused apps. Q stands for quarantine all unused apps. And R stands for report to police in case of cyber crime happened. S stands for scan any downloaded file before opening, using, installing. T stands for think before you click. U stands for use strong passwords with personal acronym. V stands for verify with who you are interacting online. W stands for watch out for online scams. X stands for extra precautions for your online financial transactions. Y stands for your precautions will make you cyber safe. Z stands for zero participation in dark web. That is called ABC of cyber security. Cyber security can be categorized into 5 distinct types. One is Internet of Things, and that is called collection of real-time objects in a network level. Critical infrastructure security, that means data center we are using, and application security is nothing but application level, how you are providing security for the application level security. Network level security is nothing but network is a collection of interconnected between the systems, how you are providing security for the network level. That is called, you can call it as network security level. Then coming to the cloud security, cloud is nothing but internet-based technology. There are 3 types of cloud security levels are there. Data level security and network level security and host level security. You can call it. These 5 types of cyber security, but also 3 components that play active role in a cyber security, like people, processes, and technology. Cyber security threats happen likely to affect virus with help of virus 64% affection, spyware affect is 62%, phishing 52%, firmware hacking 34%, internet protocol spoofing 32%, ransomware 31%, attacks on virtualization 30%, social engineering 26%, hardware based attacks 26%, distributed denial of service 24%, IoT Internet of Technology based attacks 23%, botnets 22%, rootkits 21%, man in the middle attacks 20%, SQL injection 18%. So what exactly do cyber security do? You know, cyber security analysts, they are protecting data information from the organizational infrastructure such as computer network, server, hardware, hardware devices, data center from cyber criminals and the hackers seeking to cause damage or steal sensitive information. With the help of CIA triad, we are developing a model is designed to protect our data. That is called confidentiality, integrity and availability. Why is the CIA triad so important? Because whenever cyber attacks happen, data thefts happen and breaches are becoming increasingly common. That's why it is best example for Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal. So this cyber security triad will help us a model. Cyber data applies best practices and business intelligence to cyber in security intelligence training and technology. That is called cyber SITT. Cyber data's SITT services and best practices. Why we are using? It improves the analysis, protection, intelligence, defense, application and training of your cyber needs. So there are 4 important concepts, technologies you must remember related to cyber. My dear students, what is the meaning of cyber? Cyber is related to computer networks. Cyber is related to information technology. Cyber is related to virtual reality. So there are 4 components like security, training, technology, intelligence. Technology means application. Intelligence means the ability of thinking rationally. Security means we are providing the data protection. Training means we are training the model for models. Then cyber security is also known as information security or electronic information security. Network security is the practice of securing computer network from intruders, whether targeted attackers or opportunistic malware. That is called network security. Application security focuses on keeping software and devices free of threats. Information security is nothing but processed data is called information. Security protects the privacy and data, both in storage and in transit. Operational security includes processes and decisions for handling and protecting data. There are reasons why cyber criminals are attacks happening in the real-time environment. So those are examples of disgruntled employees who are working in the organization. So if they resign or resigned employees, they are not hackers, but they are very big threat for organization because they are leaking the data. They are stealing the data, sensitive data from the organization. That's why disgruntled employees are the biggest threat to the security. Then publicity purpose, cyber criminals are attacking power. They want to show power, their stamina. So in order to perform cyber attacks. Then revenge. Some people are doing revenge on cyber attacks. So they want to take revenge against the people. And freedom. They want to live as a luxurious life. They are doing. This cyber criminal attack is happening with the help of freedom. Cyber criminals, they are feeling that they have a freedom they can do anything in this world. These are the 5 reasons why cyber criminals attacks. So reasons for cyber crimes with help of mechanisms, I am going to explain the chart. For reasons for committing cyber crime, so financial gain 16%, security 12%, revenge 10%, personal benefit 7%, excitement mechanisms used, social engineering 21%, The principal objective of cybersecurity is to reduce the risks, to protect the data, to secure the information. Consists of collection of tools, policies, security concepts, security safeguards, guidance, risk management approaches, and training, best practices, and tools and technologies. And this is the terminology jargon of cyber security. You can see antivirus. What is meant by antivirus? It is a software in order to protect the data information from the system with help of antivirus software. That is called software that is designed to detect and stop viruses and of malicious software. Protection of the servers, data centers, and the information on them from theft or damages. Firewall.
We can't hear you, sir.
Wait, there is a network issue from SAR side. I think SAR will join again, okay? Wait in the lobby. See, Sir is facing a power issue. I think Sir will join in few minutes. He is waiting for power. Don't leave the session, okay?
Women 6.
Sir is joining now. Just wait, okay?
competition of planning only provide Java stream files, completely free of cost, written on the time. Russia is completely online. Interested? Russia after completion of Are you taking any coaching? Completed? Can you have an opportunity to test your
Sir, there is class.
Yeah, there is a class, but sir is facing power issue. That's why he's not joining. I think it gets some time. I think sir has given the homework, right?
Yes.
Can you explain that homework? This Nayan.
Yes, sir.
Nayan, can you explain the homework that sir has given? Have you done that? Yeah, yeah. Have you done that? Yeah. Okay. Explain. Okay, no problem. Take. Okay, okay, Nayan. Good. Is there Noor? Okay, Nayan. Okay, Nayan. Okay. Good. Good, Nayan. Is there Noor? Noor? Noor Asra. Okay, okay, no problem. Noor? Noor Azra. Is there Noor Azra today? Noor Azra. Noor Azra, can you explain about characteristics, cloud characteristics? If you have an idea about cloud characteristics, you can explain or explain cloud services. Okay, okay. You know or you are seeing in Google, I think. Yesterday's are given homework, no? Are you done or not? Okay, fine. Apeksha? Apeksha is there? Apeksha? Apeksha? Apeksha, please respond. Apeksha Shiraga, I think. Apeksha. Okay, Erumnisa Begum, Erumnisa. Yeah, can you explain the cloud characteristics? Okay, okay, you can take it. Oh, okay. Erumnisa, can you share your screen, this PPT? Can you share your screen? You have done homework, no PPT. Share your screen and explain. Yes. Share your screen. PPT. PPTs. Share your PPT screen. Okay. Arunisa, make your PPT screen share and explain, okay? Make your PPT screen share, make screen share it on PPT and explain, okay? Ramisa, are you there? Okay. Yeah. Share your PPT. Okay. Now you can explain.
And self-service, then resource pooling, a broad network access, rapid elasticity, measured services. Then coming on-demand self-service. So customers can automatically provision computing capabilities and resources on their own when needed without necessitating any human intervention. So this is accessible without any human intervention. It is on-demand self-service. Then broad network access. Here, access and capabilities are available over the network through standard devices such as cell phones, laptops, and all, etc. Resource pooling. A resource such as network bandwidth, virtual machines, processing power, memory, storage capacity, etc. are all these are the multiple customers using multi-tenant models. Then rapid elasticity. Depending on the demand, resources and capabilities can be quickly and automatically deployed using the rapid elasticity. Then measured service. It is a reference to services where the provider or the monitors the provision of services, including billing, effective use of resources, or overall predictive planning.
Very good explanation. Keep it up. And now I'll continue the session. We have explained up to ransomware. Now we are moving to two-factor authentication. So the use of different components to verify a user's claimed identity, also known as multi-factor authentication. See, in the mobile itself, you can use a two-factor authentication. Means first you are giving your face recognition or fingerprint recognition or PIN number. Then after that, mobile verification, OTP. That is called a two-factor authentication. Botnet, a network of infected devices connected to the internet used to commit or coordinated cyber attacks without their owner's knowledge. That is called botnet. Denial of service. So that is called when legitimate users are denied access to computer services or resources, usually by overloading the service with request. That is called denial of service. Internet of Things. It refers to the ability of everyday objects rather than computers and devices to connect to the internet. Examples include kettles, fridges, and televisions. That means collection of interconnected objects in a network is called a Internet of Things. Software as a service, it is one of the major service in cloud computing. It describes a business model where consumers access centrally hosted software applications over the internet. Waterholing. Waterholing attack is nothing but setting up a fake website or compromising real one in order to exploit visiting users. Bring your own device is nothing but an organization's strategy or policy that allows employees to use their own personal device for work purposes. Digital footprint, a footprint of digital information that a user's online activity leaves behind. Macro, a small program that can automate tasks in an application such as Microsoft Office, which attacks can use to gain access to a system, that is called macro. Social engineering. Social engineering is a manipulating people into a carrying out specific actions or divulging information that's of use to an attacker. Whaling. Whaling is one of the jargon of cyber security, highly targeted publishing attacks like masquerading as legitimate emails that are aimed at senior executives. Cloud. Cloud is an internet-based technology where shared computer and storage resources are accessed as a service usually online instead of hosted locally on physical services. There are cloud is a 543 formula, 5 characteristics, 4 infrastructure models and 3 services. Encryption. Encryption is a mathematical function that protects information by making it unreadable by everyone except those with the key to decode it. Patching. Patching is nothing but applying updates to firmware or software to improve the security and or enhance functionality. And spear phishing. Spear phishing is a jargon of cyber security, a more targeted form of phishing where the email is designed to look like its form of person, the recipient knowledge and or trust. That is called spear phishing. Whitelisting. Whitelisting is nothing but authorizing approved applications for use within an organization in order to protect systems from potentially harmful applications. Then cyber attack. Cyber attack is nothing but it is one of the jargon of cyber security. So cyber attack is nothing but malicious attempts to damage, disrupt or gain unauthorized access to computer systems, networks or devices via cyber means. Cyber means it is related to computer science, it is related to information technology, it is related to virtual reality. End user device is nothing but collective term to describe modern smartphones, laptops and tablets that connects to an organization's network. Phishing. Phishing is nothing but untargeted or mass emails sent to many people asking for sensitive information such as bank details or encouraging them to visit a fake website. Trojan. Trojan is a type of malware or virus disguised as legitimate software that is used to hack into the victim's computer. 0 day. Recently discovered vulnerabilities or bugs not yet known to vendors or antivirus companies that hackers can exploit. First day release of software, that is called 0 day attack. These are the jargon of cyber security. Confidentiality tools are 5 types. Encryption. Encryption is a mathematical terminology and we are converting text to number, number to text. That is called encryption. Access control. If you are a cyber siksha, if you are an authorized person for cyber siksha training, then you are allowing, our HR is allowing, you are an authorized person. He is giving access control. Authentication is verifying whether you are a real-time object or fake objects. That is called authentication. Again authorization. If you are authorization purpose, If you are authorized person, if you are having correct credentials, that is called authorization. Physical security is verifying physically by seeing your certificates or Aadhaar card, that is called physical security. Using a cyber security framework for web application security, there are 5 components. First, you need to identify the threats, protect the threats, detect the threats, respond to the threats, recover. So that is called using cyber security framework for web application security. Then the second concept of introduction to cyber security, what are the components of cyber security? When we discuss data and information, we must consider the CIA triad. The CIA triad is nothing but it refers to the information security. We must consider the information security models made up of 3 main components like confidentiality, integrity and availability. So this is called CIA triad. Different elements of cyber security is nothing but cyber security elements are application security, information security and disaster recovery planning, network security, end user security, operational security. Including with one, there are 3 more major components of cyber security. One is people, processes and technology. Technology means application of science. Maybe antivirus is a technology, firewall is a technology, and intrusion detection system, software updates and patches, functional testing, vulnerability scanning, penetration testing. Processes means procedure or algorithm steps to protect the data, management systems, policies and procedures, handling of vendor and third parties, and drills and audit regimes. People, maybe cyber hygiene, training and awareness, professional skills and qualifications, written procedures and authorization control, physical security. And the third topic is workflow of cyber security. So it includes cyber security instance response team implemented in simulation. Like within large organization, the defense of cyber assets generally involves the use of various mechanisms such as intrusion detection system to alert the cyber security personnel to suspicious network activity. Information flow is a fundamental concept underlying the security of a system. Confidentiality of information system can be reached through unrestricted information flow. There are 10 steps to an effective approach to cyber security these are the 10 steps. Risk management regime, secure configuration, network security, managing user privileges, user education and awareness, incident management, malware prevention, monitoring, removable media controls, and home and mobile working. And this is the workflow of cyber security. If you see, first step is incident handler by using review alerts. Then understanding forensic analyst. The network analyst is analyzing evaluation of risks, attacks, cyber malicious, etc. Incident coordinator is doing mitigation on the cyber attacks. Malware analyst or real-time engineer is concentrating on deep and dry. Rapid response security team, they are analyzing corporate IT networks, take system of network, vulnerability assessment and intrusion detection system, cyber policies and password admin. Then the fourth concept is fundamentals of information security. There are 3 principles of information security I have explained already. The basic tenets of information security are confidentiality, integrity and availability. CIA triad is nothing but confidentiality. The definition of confidentiality is the protection of data or information in the system level or server level or data center level so that an unauthorized person cannot access it. That is called confidentiality. Integrity means the data or information in your system or server or a data center is maintained so that it is not modified or deleted by unauthorized parties. That is called integrity. Availability is one of the three basic functions of security management that are present in all systems or servers or data center. This is about CIA triad, importance of cyber security. Confidentiality means how securely you are protecting data information from the system or server or data center. And integrity, different file formats, different files, how you are integrated, making a single understandable format by using integration concept. Availability 24/7, we are getting service from the cloud or cyber security server. So these three letters in CIA triad stands for confidentiality, integrity and availability. The aim of cyber security is to protect computers, networks, servers, data center and software programs from such cyber attacks. So most of these digital attacks are aimed at accessing the data, altering the data, deleting sensitive information, extorting money from victims, interrupting normal business operations. That is the aim of CIA triad in order to protect the data. Then threats, attacks, categories and hacking. The following are threats, attacks and hacking, like hacking, SQL injection, theft of file transfer protocol password, cross-site scripting, virus decimation, data diddling, denial of service attack, email bombing and spamming, web jacking, cyber stalking, etc. If you see, latest cyber threats happened in the year 2019. US Department of Justice charged the leader of an organized cyber criminals, a group, for their part in a global Dridex malware attack. This malicious campaign affected the public, government, infrastructure and business worldwide. And romance scams, it is happened in the year 2020 of US citizens to beware of confidence fraud that cyber criminals commit, and using dating sites, chat rooms and apps. Perpetrators take advantage of people seeking new partners and duping victims into giving away personal data. Emotet malware, it has happened in the year 2019. The Australian Cyber Security Centre warned national organizations about a widespread global cyber threat happened. They have hacked sensitive information of the bank transaction. That type of activity is called emotet malware. There are three types of cyber security threats. The threats countered by cyber security are threat like cyber crime. It includes single actor or groups of targeting systems for financial gain or to cause destruction. Cyber attack. Cyber attack often involves politically motivated information gathering. That is called cyber attack. Cyber terrorism is nothing but is intended to undermine electronic systems to cause panic or fear. So what is malware and how many types of examples of malware? Malware means malicious software, that is software that a cyber criminal or hacker has created to disrupt or damage a legitimate user's computer. There are a number of different types of malware including virus, Trojan, spyware, ransomware, adware, botnets. Virus expansion is vital information resource under siege. So virus is a software, malware software, and it replicates itself, it functioning itself, it collapses all the files. Trojan is a malware that is disguised as a legitimate software. Cyber criminals trick users into uploading Trojans onto their computer where they cause damage or collect data. Spyware spyware is an example for malware. It is a program that secretly records what a user does so that cyber criminals or cyber attackers can make use of this information. That is called spyware. Spyware could capture credit card details. And ransomware. Ransomware is a best example for malware software which locks down users' profiles, files and data with the threat of erasing it unless ransom is paid. Adware, advertising software which can be used to spread malware, and botnet I have explained. Networks of malware infected computers which cyber criminals use to perform tasks online without the user permission. These things I have explained already. These are the examples of cyber attacks: malware, phishing, SQL injection, DNS spoofing, backdoors, form jacking, zero-day exploit, eavesdropping attack, drive-by download, etc. And this is the best example for malware. Send anonymous email by using this URL. 60,000 free anonymous emails are sent from our servers, making us the world's largest and most trusted anonymous email service. That is called malware attack, phishing attack. This is called one of the phishing attack. Usually Nigerians are sending fake mails. You won the prize, you won the lottery, like that. Then malware threats examples: virus, worm, Trojan horse, spyware, adware, ransomware. Then malware is the most dangerous form of software to be installed on any computer system, and the worst part about it is that it's done without your consent. This malicious form of software is the ultimate virus carrier. Types of cybercrime: identity theft and invasion of privacy, internet fraud, ATM fraud, wire fraud, file sharing and piracy, counterfeiting and forgery, child pornography, hacking, computer viruses, denial of service attacks, spam, steganography and email hacking, sabotage. These are the examples of cyber crimes. And malware or malicious is a software which will damage or disable the computer system and gives limited or full control of the system to the malware creator. Examples I have explained already. And these are the examples of malware. And cybercrime stock image is nothing but cybercrime stock image related to computer, information, internet, service, data, attacks, international warfare, theft network. These are the related or jargon of cyber crime stock image. Then sixth one is the cyber security controls. So controls is nothing but mechanisms. It is used to prevent the data, detect the data and mitigate the cyber threats and attacks. That is called cyber security controls. Mechanisms is nothing but procedures or algorithms range from physical controls such as security guards and surveillance cameras to technical controls including firewalls and multi-factor authentication, etc. Classifying controls by type like physical, technical and administrative, and by function you can classify the preventative, detective and corrective. Then these are the examples of technical controls, administrative controls, physical controls. Physical security is nothing but it protects the data, personal hardware from various physical threats that could harm, damage or disrupt business operations. It also protects confidentiality, integrity or availability of systems and our data. Then management security is nothing but this is the overall design of security controls, that is also referred to as administrative controls. This includes the guidance, procedures, rules, etc. related to implementation of security measures. Then the technical operational security is nothing but it helps measuring the effectiveness of security controls and referred to as a technical controls. It includes access control, security topologies, authentication, etc. that apply to network systems and applications and these are the various introduction to network security. Network security protects your network. At the network level, how you are providing the security and the data from breaches, intrusions and other threats. Network security is a set of technologies that protects the usability and integrity of a company's infrastructure by preventing the entry or proliferation within a network of wide variety of potential threats. Network security works to keep the network safe from cyber attacks, cyber criminals and malicious attacks, hacking attempts and employees' negligence. There are three components of network security, that is the hardware security and software security and cloud security. And these are the aspects of network security. There are four types like privacy. How you are protecting data, the system level, server level and data center level. It is the protection of personal data from those who should not have access to it and the ability of individuals to determine who can access their personal information. That is called data privacy. Message integrity means that a message has not been tampered with or altered. Authentication is the used by a server when the server needs to know exactly who is accessing their information or site. Non-repudiation is the assurance that someone cannot deny the validating of something. Then the eighth one is introduction to IDAM, means identity and access management. And how do we are identifying and how do we access management provide control over user validation and resource access. Commonly known as IAM, that is nothing but identity and access management. It is a technology, it is application of science, ensures that the right people access the right digital sources at the right time and for the right reasons. It ensures that the right people and job roles in your organization identifies, can access the tools they need to do their jobs. Identity management and access systems enable your organization to manage employee apps without logging into each app as an administrator. These are the identity and access management. See here, application user means it is a end user, peer. So application 1, application 2, application 3. So 3 different applications is accessing from the data center. That is called user store 1, store 2 and store 3. This is, so from 3 different applications you are using, and we are identifying who is he, what are his credentials, what is identity, and how we can recognize you are a valid user or not. That comes under identity and access management. And the 9th one is introduction to cyber forensics. Cyber forensics is also known as computer forensics. It is a process of extracting data as a proof of crime, attack, malicious, that involves electronic devices while following proper investigation rules to nab the culprit by presenting the evidence to the court. So the science of collecting the data, inspecting the data, interpreting the data, reporting the data and presenting computer related electronic evidence is known as cyber forensics. Evidence can be found on the hard drive or on deleted files. There are 9 steps that a digital forensic specialist usually take while investigating digital evidence. That is called a first response, search and seizure, evidence collection, securing of the evidence, data acquisition, data analysis, evidence assessment, documentation and report. So these are the computer forensics. And cyber forensics is nothing but it involves the investigations of computer related crimes by providing electronic evidence to support in criminal prosecution of these electronic facilitated crimes. Examples like computer network and forensics, mobile forensics, and expert witness litigation support, and data recovery, digital forensics lab setup, and cybercrime and digital evidence consulting. These are the related terminology. And the last but one, introduction to application security. Application security describes security measures at the application level that aim to prevent data or code within the app from being stolen or hijacked. Say you are using number of applications and number of apps in mobile, how you are protecting? By using antivirus software, by using security mechanisms. That is called application security. It is the process of developing the data, adding the data, testing the security features within an applications to prevent security vulnerabilities against threats such as unauthorized access and modification, authentication, authorization, encryption, login, and application security testing are all examples of application security features. So application security developers can also use code to reduce security flaws in applications. So this is example of application security. Application, different types of applications you are using through internet. Internet is a network of networks. Application security, suppose you are using GPay, Google app, Google application app, and phone pay, or any bank transaction application security. So through application server we are protecting various softwares we are using at the network level. That is called application security. And the last one is introduction to data center and cloud security. What is meant by data? Data is a raw material, and sir, 5 minutes it takes, sir. Just I am winding up the session.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Data is, yeah, sir, 5 minutes, sir. Hello, sir. Ethil, sir.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
Just 5 minutes. I will wind up the first module,
Okay, sir. Okay.
So what is meant by data? Data is a raw material, and data may be audio, video, text, graphics, animation. So data center is nothing but a collection of high integrated servers at one place is called data center. Data center is the backbone of cloud computing, and collection of high computing servers at one place. And data center security, how we are providing physical security, digital security, I mean cyber security, and network level security, how we are providing security on the data center level. See, there are 6 layers of security from the Google data center. So data center security encompasses the practices and preparation that keep a data center secure from threats, attacks, and unauthorized access. Data center security is the practice of applying controls to protect the data information from the data center. Threats that compromise the integrity of business information assets. These are the Google data center 6-layer security. It consists of 6 layers. In first layer we are using signage and fencing. See, data center means very big building, big data center. With help of fencing, we are protecting the from the physical intruders. So then secure perimeter, Google can see where you are via cameras, including thermal cameras with overlapping fields of view around the facility. We are doing secure perimeter. Building access, it is nothing but entering the building, not just the floor. Requires that one is authorized, maybe swipe, maybe RFID card, maybe other biometric security access. That is called building access. Security Operations Center is nothing but Google discusses its Security Operations Center and systems to monitor its data center. Then fifth one is layer 5, data center floor. Data center floor access is limited to technicians and engineers that absolutely need access to that specific floor. The last one is secure hard drive instruction. Google facilities also have a secure hard drive destruction facility. These are the 6 layers mechanism they are using in Google data center. So with this one, the first module is completed. So tomorrow I am going to demonstrate the Python programming and followed by the computer networks and cloud computing. These are the 4 modules. Today I am going to share with you this PPT and as well as a textbook and as well as a video link. Ethil sir is sharing in the group video and you can listen and you can come up with the doubts tomorrow. My dear students, any doubts please ask me. I am giving time for you. If time is up, then we can wind up the session. Tomorrow I can take the questions. Any doubts? Apeksha, Nayan?
Students, don't leave the session, okay? Don't leave the session, wait.
Thank you, sir.